You are watching
Ask the Instructor. Absorb the knowledge. Become the expert.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Ask the Instructor. My name is John Carissimo and this show is brought to you by the Tampa School of Real Estate. We're here every single Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern Time, to help you understand the technical side of the real estate industry. And what we're talking about today is after enrolling in a pre-licensing course, what is next? So we've got a lot of people enrolling in pre-licensing courses to start their real estate careers. So what is next? Maybe the class you signed up for doesn't even start till February or March or April. We've got classes posted out for at least the first quarter. If not, I think we've already got in some to May, even some later into the year. And those classes will fill up. We've already got sold out classes on the schedule that are starting within the next couple of days here. So if you're interested in joining in with one of our instructor-led in-person or live stream classes, definitely get enrolled. You can reserve your seat with as little as just a $57 deposit. You'd pay the balance prior to the class. We actually even do installment payments through a firm. So we've got a lot of great financing options, as well as being able to pay for the course in full up front, get everything ready to go, and make this thing happen. Because I know some of you may be doing this part-time, some of you may be doing full-time. We are live right now, so I'm going to get the chats loaded up here. If you do have any questions, we're live on Facebook. What's going on? Liz, welcome. Shayna, welcome. LaFawn. Welcome everyone tuning in over on Facebook, of course on YouTube as well. And on TampaSchoolOfRealEstate.com, we now have live chat on TampaSchoolOfRealEstate.com. We've yet to figure out how we get this all into one place, though. So that's going to be next, so I don't have to flip amongst all different tabs to see wherever it is that you're tuning in from. But let me know if you did just recently enroll in pre-licensing. Drop it in the comments. If you did, are you doing this part-time? Are you doing it full-time? Is it something that you're looking to get started immediately, or are you on a more kind of laid back, something you want to accomplish by the end of the year type of program? What is it that you're doing there? So that way I could kind of tailor what we're talking about today more specifically to what you all are going through here. Overall, this journey is going to be fairly similar for a lot of people, at least in the early stages of starting up. But even so, I mean, again, there's a lot of differences. We have data. If you're doing one of our instructor-led classes, we of course always have our on-demand self-guided option. And we've been talking about that a lot recently on the show here. But our classes, our instructor-led classes, are available in person, as well as where we could bring our classroom to you virtually through a live stream. So we've got great instructors here. We're really proud of our entire team at the Tampa School of Real Estate. And whether you're taking a class in person with us or online, there's going to be all kinds of additional resources that are just above and beyond the class. Even, if you're getting, just our course, or I wouldn't even call this a basic or anything like that, just because with the course alone, there's so much included. Now, of course, we do have our Pass First Try exam prep tools, and those are going to be a great addition that I would highly recommend to help you prepare for your both class and state exam. It's going to work for both of those. More so for the state exam, just because there's such a larger bank of questions. That is all completely optional. It's not required like the pre-licensing course is. So the pre-licensing course you need to take, and there's certain things that have to be taught in there that aren't necessarily important for the exam, but they're on the FREC syllabus, and we have to abide by the FREC syllabus for this course to give you credit. Now, our exam prep tools are not anything that has to be regulated by the Florida. Now, granted, there are rules that we can't break. Our question simulator, for example, it's not actual questions from the exam, although our students sometimes beg to differ because there is a lot of similarities they have seen with the example questions we have in our simulator. Our weekend prep recording, all these things are additional tools that are optional that are designed to optimize your prepping for the exam. to help make the studying easier. So you're not having to beat yourself up figuring out what's important, what did the instructor say to remember here, what do I got to highlight. You'll have all these additional resources to help prepare you. So that is absolutely something I would recommend that you consider. But then there's also some more aspects to this as well to get your career jump started and off the ground. Now, one of the things that you should start thinking about, even if you haven't even enrolled in pre-licensing yet, because I know some of you may be tuning in here, and let me know if that's you, if you're considering enrolling in an instructor-led course with us, if you're considering it and you're checking out here to figure out, okay, if I do this, what do I do next? And we also have advisors standing by to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way it is that they can. The phone number is 813-333-2676. Feel free to give us a call anytime. You know, if it's the middle of the night, we probably won't be awake to answer your phone call. We are not 24/7, not yet at least, but we will return your call as soon as possible. You can also text us at that number, 813-333-2676. We've got chat on our website. You can just stop by our office here in New Tampa if you're local as well. But take advantage of that, because there's a lot you could do prior to the class. So let's say you've got a class that you're starting in March. Let's say you enrolled to reserve a seat in a class coming up in March. Again, live stream or classroom, both of those classes do fill up. We do have a larger capacity with the live stream, but we have people from all over the world joining our live streams, and we do still maintain a certain capacity on our live stream. So there is limited capacity in the live streams as well as the instructor-led courses. So if you've already got a seat reserved, again, you can do that with as little as a $57 deposit. You just pay the balance prior to the class, and we even have installment programs with Affirm. But one of the things that you'll have to do to get this going at some point is your application, your fingerprinting, and scheduling your state exam. Now, these are all items that you can be completing. It's really non-linear, meaning that you could do this before, you could do this after. We recommend enrolling in the pre-licensing course first and foremost. Number one, because we're going to cover this in the course. And if you're in one of the evening classes, you don't necessarily need to jump the gun to rush into this because you'll have a lot of time spread out. But especially if you're doing one of our one-week classes, I know a lot of people, what they like to do is they'll schedule their vacation time to take this class. So they make that part of their exit strategy. And look, that's a tough choice to make, unless you got like a bunch of extra vacation time wherever it is that you work. Or maybe you're able to work from home and, you know, that wouldn't rule out being able to join into a live stream. Hey, I'm not your boss. I'm not talking to your employer. All of your enrollment with us is confidential, of course. So getting back to, again, getting this happening as soon as possible. Let's say you've got time off scheduled next month, and you're enrolled in a course, and you're going to take the one-week course. One of the things that you want to do, especially if you're taking one of these more accelerated classes, is to have your exam scheduled as soon as possible. But here's the thing. If you do wait to the class, this is where time can start to get in the way, especially with these one-week classes, because you can complete this information in such a quick period of time. And if you do have our exam prep tools, again, that's such a great addition, because even though that class, that one-week format is so accelerated and so quick, and you'll just fly through that like in the blink of an eye, how do you retain that information? Well, you could read the book, you could review your notes, you could think of what the instructor said, or you could use our interactive exam prep tools that you'll have 180-day access for, including videos, question simulators, MP3 audio reviews you can listen to while you're driving or working out. The secrets of the exam, if you don't have that already. We actually have a promo going on right now. If you sign up for any pre-licensing course, we include our secrets of the exam course absolutely for free. And that would be something I would recommend you look into as soon as you get enrolled. That's something I would also review right before you take your exam, but it's good to help understand what you're getting yourself into from an exam prep standpoint with that secrets of the exam. And again, that's included with any pre-licensing course purchase right now. If you need any help accessing that, if you've already enrolled, use the little chat function on our website or just give us a call, 813-333-2676. Now, another thing it is that you'll have if you have an instructor-led course is a set of digital materials. And this digital materials has all the PowerPoints that your instructor will be using throughout the course. It has all kinds of guides in there for doing the application, for getting your fingerprints done. And this is the parts of the application process that could slow you down and that could make it so that you don't get this goal accomplished as quickly or as efficiently. Because the whole saying, Failing to plan is planning to fail. Yeah, I realized it really quickly. I'm, 2022, I'm working on my health and diet, fell off the wagon a little bit over the holidays. It happens. But, one of the things that I've realized that's so important to be able to make this difficult thing, or what seems like difficult, because it's really not that difficult once I make the adjustments. But the thing that makes it difficult is if you don't have structure, if you don't have a plan. And we're here to help you with that plan. That's why, again, that digital materials course has those steps right in there for you about getting your fingerprints done. If you're taking a classroom course with us, we do bring in a fingerprinting vendor into the actual classrooms. But again, if you want to get this done in advance, they do have locations throughout Tampa. And if you're not in the Tampa area, you could actually get a mail-away kit as well to get your fingerprints done. And we've got details about that all right in those digital materials, as well as other links to be able to get additional information about the fingerprints. Once you get your fingerprints done, you want to wait 5 days. So the rule is wait 5 days. Let's head over to the board here and let's write some of this stuff down, because I know we're covering a lot. So getting back to the question, you just enrolled in a pre-licensing course. Maybe that course is starting today, maybe it's starting tomorrow, maybe it's starting next month. Maybe it's 3 months out because you wanted to reserve your seat to make sure you've got it locked in and there's going to be no chance that's sold out when you go to register. Again, you can do that with just a $57 deposit. But now what do you do after you enroll? So number one, say that, enroll, reserve seat. And look, also one part of this that's important, if you've been on the fence about, actually committing to doing this, this is a great way to make a small commitment to actually make this happen. Pay a small deposit, get a date on the calendar. If you need to change it, if something comes up, if work is being difficult and they won't let you journey off in your new career so soon, maybe they're like, oh, we got this important thing coming up. We support you, but not this week. Whatever, let's just reschedule it. We could do that. The deposits are transferable. Just call us up. We could take care of that. If you've already got a class enrolled and maybe the schedule's not working out, again, that's why we do these deposits here, because, life happens sometimes. And we want you to be able to reserve a seat. This allows us to set that seat aside for you, reserve it for you. The balance is going to be due 5 business days prior to the class starting. And again, we do have installment payment plans available through Affirm. But now number two, and this is what I would say, is I would review the secrets of the exam, especially since we're including that for free right now. Normally this would be something you'd purchase. I think the regular cost we have on this is $87, but we're actually bundling this in with any pre-licensing course. And whether you're doing an instructor-led, in-person, live stream, or our self-guided online course, that's included with the promo that we're running right now. So number one, enroll, reserve your seat. Number two, review the exam secrets, the secrets of the exam. Because this is a really great tool that will help you understand, again, how to look at this from the standpoint of passing the exam. When it comes to building your business, there's another course you have to take after you get your real estate license, and that's called post-licensing. And the post-licensing course will focus much more on real-world information that's going to help you better understand how to use your license to make money, whereas the pre-licensing, the FREC requirement, and really it's for passing the exam, is all the laws and rules. The FREC deems it important to protect the public, and yes, that is important, but it's important specifically for you, because if you don't know these laws and rules, if you don't know these principles and practice, these basic fundamentals, and some of the stuff, it'll seem like it's not the most relevant because it's only if you practice this certain type of real estate, which you may never do. But you might need to know it for your exam. And that's why those exam prep tools are going to be so beneficial and so helpful. But the secrets of the exam really helps you better understand of how to approach the course from the standpoint of, okay, the number one priority of this course is being able to pass the exam. And you might say, well, John, I don't know if that's the number one priority for me. I really want to learn as much as I can. Hey, I get it. But no matter how much you learn, if you don't have a license, you will not be able to make any money with the information it is that you're learning. Not through the method, at least, that we're teaching here through being a realtor and brokering deals. There's a ton of information to learn from this course, and it's a really great starting off point to dive a lot deeper into these various topics you'll be learning about. But overall, again, the priority is getting you to get the license, because once you have the license, you'll have so many more opportunities. And then the higher level courses, like your post-licensing, like if you want to upgrade your broker someday, or any trainings you're taking with your broker from the Association of Realtors, you'll be able to use all that information because you have a real estate license. So again, priority number one of the pre-licensing course is getting you to pass the real estate exam. And that's why, again, you might be wondering, well, do I need all these exam prep materials? And no, you don't. They're not required. They're optional, but they'll greatly help speed up and expedite the process, which is why I highly recommend that. And again, this talks more about how to study for this. It goes over our pass first try strategy, which can be used even, again, just with the stuff you have in the course. It's a lot easier with the exam prep materials, but with just the information you have in the course, you could use the methodology of the pass first try strategy to prepare yourself to pass your exams on the first try. We're not allowed to guarantee you'll pass on the first try, but it's our recommended strategy that you'll pass on your first try. And look, there's no guarantees with any of this stuff. There's no guarantees you'll pass your exam. There's no guarantees you'll make money. You have to guarantee that. It's up to you. We're going to give you the best tools and the best platform it is that we can here, but take advantage of this stuff. Get in there, start using this. Take a look at the exam secrets. And again, if you're in the instructor-led courses, that's where you want to review the digital materials. So your digital materials course, this is included with all of our instructor-led courses. It's built right into the course with our self-guided interactive course. But with the instructor-led courses, our scheduled in-person as well as scheduled live stream classes, this digital materials is essentially your companion to the course and your physical textbook that you'll have. It includes all the PowerPoints the instructor will be using, which include all kinds of enhanced graphics and more detailed breakdowns of certain topics and a little bit more simplified breakdowns of a lot of topics as well. So those PowerPoints are extremely beneficial, but that comes to when you start reviewing the information. You might want to peruse that in advance to kind of get to know everything again, because you've got to make this happen. Get in there and take advantage of all these tools it is that we've built out for you in this platform. You actually even have demos of all those exam prep tools. So if you want to try out an extended demo of the MP3, the question simulator, the weekend prep recording, that's available in the digital materials course. And again, if you need any help logging into this, just call us up or use the little yellow chat button. If you forgot your password, we've got a forgot password button right on the website there. But at any point, if you need any help, hit the chat button or give us a call, 813-333-2676. Now, in the digital materials, when you get to this point, reviewing the digital materials, number 4 is going to be fingerprints. And like I said, you can wait until the class to do this. That is an option. However, if what you want to plan for after doing your fingerprinting is to wait 5 days. So after you do your fingerprinting, wait 5 days after your fingerprinting to move on to number 5, your application. And you've got links to all of this in the digital materials. That's where you're going to be logging in. The URL is learn.at.tsre.us. And you'll have a link to this right in your email as soon as this gets assigned to your account. So you should see this link here. But at any point, you can bookmark that on your phone. We don't have an app for this because it just works so well right out of your web browser. Everything we have is optimized for a web browser. The trouble with apps is they're specific to iPhones or Androids and whatever, and we want a consistent experience across the board. So we've optimized everything to work extremely well right through the web browser. And so you could actually even join into a live stream from your phone. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's not as nice when you're just looking at a screen, you know, like say this size here. versus we have a laptop or a desktop or an iPad or some sort of tablet or anything like that, just because it lets you see a lot more, because there's an interactive chat you have with the instructor, there's the video of the instructor, there's the PowerPoint slides that the instructor is going through, as well as the instructor being able to share their screen for certain things. There's little interactive polls that'll pop up. It lays out best on a desktop, which, I mean, if you're studying here, if you got a laptop or a computer, that's usually going to be your best format to go through this here. But if you're ever in a pinch, you could use your phone. Again, if you got a smaller size screen, you have to kind of click to pick what you want to see at that time. Like you have to flip back and forth, say, between the video and the chat and whatnot there. But it still makes it possible, because we know, sometimes you might, have to be on the run. You have to be on the go. And as long as you have an internet connection, you could join in from that live stream. You don't even have to be in Florida. Anywhere from the world, you could be joining in. So if you're traveling or anything like that, that could be an issue with your classroom courses. But let's say if you're waiting at the airport for a flight and your flight isn't until 30 minutes after the class. I remember people coming to me when I would have a night class, and they would come to me in my night classes, hey, I got to catch a flight tonight. Can I leave by 8 p.m.? The flight doesn't leave till 10, but I got to be at the airport. And we'd work it out, so they do makeup work and all that other stuff. But now you can literally just still join into class. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this while you're driving. Definitely don't do that, because you can't, visually see it there. But, if you've got someone to drive you, or you're just sitting there in the airport, or whatever it is, the point being here, it doesn't matter what creative story it is I'm coming up here with that may happen to you. What matters is that as long as you have an internet connection and a device that could connect to the internet, you could access the course, and including all of the digital materials and exam prep tools as well. Everything it is all, again, optimized to work on your phone, on a tablet, on your computer, and it all saves your progress, so you know where it is that you left off. You have your own profile, your own account. It keeps track of everything it is that you do. We could go in there and see if you're having trouble, if you're struggling to pass the exam all the time. When we have people that come to us saying, hey, I can't pass the exam, we get them set up in the exam prep tools, and we can kind of help guide them towards work on this unit, focus on this, or I see you spent a lot of time reviewing this here. Why don't you check out some of this stuff? So call us up again, 813-333-2676 for any questions. We are the professionals in this. Everyone here at Tampa School of Real Estate has a real estate license, either as a sales associate, a broker, or even a real estate instructor. So we've got a great team here. They've been through these processes. They've gone through this here. One of our number one core values is to keep it simple, to make things easy. Because when things are simple, when things are easy, you get them done a lot easier. And so hopefully that's what this list is helping you better understand here. Again, just some things it is that you can get rolling before you're enrolled in the course. Your application, I would say it's going to be 1 week to 90 days for approval. That's why, again, if you're on the fence about this, get a commitment, pick a class. You could pay for it in advance in full, or if you're not sure, you could do a $57 deposit to reserve a seat in the class, and then you just pay the balance prior to the class starting. Once you enroll, you'll have access to the exam secrets, to the course digital materials. And in those digital materials, it'll have links and information about getting your fingerprinting done. And then after you wait 5 days, information about getting your application done with the state. And again, that could take, sometimes they even do it faster than this. I've seen it like next day, but that was, I think, like one time, and I don't even know if they were even telling me the truth. But this can be faster potentially. But figure about a week to maybe 90 days. It's usually like 2 weeks or so is what they're averaging right about now as we record this. But this time of year, they also do get a little bit busier, so that factors into it as well. Now, once you've got your application approved, so after you've got your approval, you could schedule your state exam. And you might be saying, well, John, do I need to finish my course before I schedule my state exam? No, believe it or not, you do not need to finish your course to be able to schedule your state exam. You could have an exam scheduled for tomorrow, but here's the thing. If you don't have a completion certificate from us, they won't let you take that exam. So again, recapping this, Get enrolled in a course. We do have the self-guided option that you can get in and get started at any time, but if you do prefer an instructor-led class, the space is limited, both virtually and in person. Of course in person, but even with the virtual, that is limited as well. So reserve your seat in a class, even if it's one of the classes coming out a couple months in advance. Make a commitment. We could always transfer your deposit around if necessary, but once you get enrolled, you'll be able to start reviewing the exam secrets. And the exam secrets is the information to help put you in the mindset of understanding how to take in the information of this course to best prepare you for passing the exam. Then you want to review the digital materials. Again, this is included with your live stream or in-person instructor-led course. And these digital materials here will have a bunch of stuff in there: practice exams, demos of the study tools, flashcards, all kinds of stuff, PowerPoints the instructor uses. But the thing I want you to look at right away so you can expedite this process. This is what you could do, again, in advance to be ready to hit the ground running. So as soon as you finish the course, the couple days after the course, you've got your state exam scheduled. You're ready to move right into the state exam. And if you want to be sure to be ready, again, those exam prep tools. You know, if you really want to go above and beyond, you can get the exam prep tools and you can start listening to the MP3 or watching the weekend prep recording. It might be a little bit confusing because it's designed to be compressed and you know, you haven't gone through it with the instructor yet, but I've taught classes where students have done that, and it's crazy how much more they're able to better comprehend and take in the information when they've done that prep work in advance. You can also read the textbook as well. Again, the textbook's included with the course. You can review the PowerPoints and the digital materials. We've got flashcards in there, practice exam, all kinds of stuff. Point is, get in there and do this, because we can't guarantee that you'll pass the exam. The FREC actually doesn't even allow us to do it. But even if they would, you know, what happens if you don't? What does our guarantee matter? You know, you'll see that with the nationwide schools that where they have the asterisk does not apply in Florida, that, oh, we guarantee you'll pass. Well, Florida, they do not allow that. It's illegal. The Florida Real Estate Commission forbids that because it's ridiculous to think that passing can be guaranteed. Now, by anybody else, because it can be guaranteed by one person, and that one person is you. Now, we're here to help give you the right environment, the right platform, the right tools to succeed, but you got to take advantage of this stuff. Get in there and use it. The question simulator doesn't simulate itself. The weekend prep recording doesn't interact with itself. The MP3 audio review doesn't listen to itself. You've got to do those things. But if you do those things, that's, again, going to get you better prepared for the class and help you retain this information after the class leading up to your state exam. Because if you do wait until after the class to do this, you could be waiting weeks, if not months, to be able to take the exam. So get the ball rolling as soon as you can with your fingerprinting, with your application, with scheduling your state exam, so you could have that stuff ready to go, and then get enrolled in post-license so you could take that as soon as you have your real estate license. So hopefully this information is helpful for those of you that are tuning in, that are just enrolling in the classes. Like I said, we are having a ton of people signing up, starting off the year with getting enrolled in pre-licensing to start their real estate career, to launch their real estate business. And there's going to be a lot that's covered in the course. And if you want to go into that confidently, there's all this prep work you can do in advance. It's not necessary. We'll cover this all in the class. But if you want to speed through this as quickly as possible, we've got the tools ready and waiting for you. Again, right now we've got the promo where that Exam Secrets is free with the course. And of course, the digital materials for the course are also included. That's available in your Learn portal if you've already registered for a course. Again, you need any help logging into that, just hit the little chat button or give us a call at 813-333-2676. I want to check out the chats here we've got live now to see any questions you guys have. Thank you, everyone, tuning in here. Let's check out what's going on Facebook. Welcome in, Alana. Welcome, Frank. Happy New Year. Welcome, Sunset Mike. Hopefully you guys have found this information beneficial. That's the reason why we do these episodes every single week, is to give our students the information they need to succeed with a career in real estate. That is how we succeed as a real estate school, is we help our students succeed. Because who would want to go to a school that no one's ever able to succeed from? And look, again, there's so much of this that, again, is on you. Again, there's nothing we can do to guarantee your success, that you could guarantee your success. We give you the right tools, the right platform, the right guidance, put you on the right path, and all of that. But at the end of the day, you might be wondering, can I make this happen? Will this actually work? Well, we've helped over 25,000 past students. I don't even know what we're currently at. I know it's over 25,000 though, and I'm proud of that number because that's a lot of people. Think of what 25,000 people would look like if we gathered them all together. Took a giant class photo. We'd have to take that class photo from space. And maybe just, we could probably get it in from a helicopter. We wouldn't fill up Raymond James Stadium yet, but we're working on it. We're getting there. And the biggest way we succeed is by helping you succeed. Because as you start to become successful in real estate, people will notice. And at some point, they'll probably approach you. You know, envision 5 years down the road. We've been around since 2007, so we've been, you know, constantly from day one been focused on, you know, providing the best experience it is that we can so we could, you know, help build successful real estate agents, being more than just a required class. And that's why we do these live streams here. If you like them, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the content that we're bringing you. But we want you to succeed because 5 years down the road, when you're a top producing agent, maybe you're starting off part-time, but you're transitioning to full-time. Maybe you've got your own real estate team. Well, maybe you building your team, you need agents, and you've got great people that want to start a real estate business, that want to be on your team, but they don't have a license yet. You know, if we could be part of your success, we know that we'll get your recommendation. We'll know that we'll get your referral. And we greatly appreciate that. We're actually rolling out an affiliate program to help reward our past students for recommending Tampa School of Real Estate, because that is the number one way it is that we have grown, is by having students succeed and other people saying, hey, how'd you do it? Where did you get started? And there's a lot to it. This isn't just a pre-licensing course. This course you take here, this gets you a license. You got to get enrolled in post-licensing as soon as possible so you know the information to build a good, strong business plan, to understand what you need from a broker so you get joined with the right broker that has the right training and the right tools and the right technologies for your success. We're here to guide you through that. You know, we didn't get to serving over 25,000 students by, just saying maybe you'll succeed. I don't know. Maybe one of these days someone will figure it out. You know, if you want our receipts, go check out Netflix. tsre.us/Netflix. You know, there's multiple Tampa School of Real Estate alumni on that show. Selling Tampa, check it out. It's a great show. If you're into Tampa, if you like the reality TV shows. And if you don't even like reality TV shows, but you like Tampa and you like real estate, you're considering a real estate career, check it out. You know, there's a lot of drama in these reality TV shows, so that's not normally how real estate works. And there's all kinds of different brokerages that are out there as well with all kinds of different varieties, which is, again, is why it's so important that you have a business plan so you can understand what options are available, what opportunities that are out there. We've had students that have gone on to make over $100,000 in their first year, students that have gone on to star in their own Netflix series and bring a bunch of their team along with them. And whatever your level of success, maybe you're just doing this part-time on the side, but you're able to make an extra 10 grand in a year. You know, what can you do in your current job to get a $10,000 bonus? Because I can name a few things you could do in real estate to sell one house a year. And you might be saying, well, what do I got to do to make 10 grand? Well, that's a $333,000 home at a 3% commission. A 3% commission on $333,000 is $10,000. And you might say, well, I don't know if I'd sell anything quite $333,000. What would I make if it's only this or only that? Well, the average price home in the Tampa Bay area right now is $418,000, which clocks in at about $12,000 in commission at 3%. And yes, you're going to have fees and splits with brokers and things like that. But at the end of the day, you have the potential to make thousands of dollars per hour for the time it is that you invest in your real estate business. Maybe even more than that. Again, there is no limit. There's people that have ridiculous empires through real estate. And that's what we want to help you do. Build your real estate empire. No matter how grand it is that you see it, because in real estate, anything is possible. It is available. You can do it. It's not a question of if, it's a question of how. How and when. And with the when, how do I do it faster? So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Again, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or TampaSchoolOfRealEstate.com, definitely check out TampaSchoolOfRealEstate.com. We've got some great promotions going on. We just actually launched a brand new website at TampaSchoolOfRealEstate.com, brand new facelift on there, so check that out. If you're thinking about signing up for any courses, we've got, again, a lot of classes starting right now. We've got the best instructors in the state of Florida. You don't believe us? Check our reviews. We've got thousands of reviews on Google. Just Google us, Tampa School of Real Estate. And these are from people, again, that have used our exam prep tools, used our courses, taken post-licensing with us, gotten their broker license with us, all stages of their real estate career. There's so many opportunities that are out there and available. There's so much you could do with your real estate license, but only if you guarantee your success. And the first step in doing that is getting enrolled in a pre-licensing course. Again, you're already enrolled. Review the exam secrets. Check out the digital materials. Do your fingerprints. Do your application. Schedule your state exam. And I mean, at that point, you're going to be really ready to hit the ground running when your course begins. So look, if we could be of any further assistance, call us up, 813-333-2676. You can also hit the live chat button on our website or text us at that same number, 813-333-2676. We have advisors standing by to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way it is that we can. You know, we're here to help you succeed through real estate. There's numerous opportunities. If you need help finding a broker and employment assistance, we can help you with that as well. We've got numerous brokers in the area that are looking, actively recruiting new agents, so we can absolutely help you throughout that entire process. So again, any questions you have, any way it is we can help you launch your real estate career and build your real estate empire, again, the phone number is 813-333-2676, and you can find out more information, of course, 24/7 at TampaSchoolOfRealEstate.com. I want to thank you for tuning in today. We'll be back on Friday for State of Real Estate. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon, and you'll get notifications when we go live. It's our weekly mastermind to grow your real estate business this Friday. If you like today's episode, hit the thumbs up. That's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you Friday.
The most powerful tool to study for your real estate exam is the Question Simulator from Tampa School of Real Estate. We've used our years of experience in preparing students for the Florida real estate exam to bring you the most powerful exam study tool available. In the Question Simulator, you'll be able to go directly to a particular unit so you can focus on the sections where you need the most practice. We have also included the percentages of each unit so you know which units are the most important for your real estate exam. Every question will immediately give you detailed feedback, which is almost always more important than the question or the answer themselves. After completing all the questions in a particular unit, you can go through question by question and review any that you've gotten wrong. You could also print out a report at the end of each quiz. The Question Simulator from Tampa School of Real Estate is 100% mobile compatible, so you can practice with test questions anywhere you have your phone with you. Enroll now at questionsimulator.com and get ready to pass your exam.
Are you studying for your Florida real estate exam? If you are, you need to check out our Pass First Try strategy. You're going to love this. It's 4 steps that we break down the process to study for your Florida real estate exam. So you're set up to pass your Florida real estate exam because that's what you're studying for, right? To pass your exam. It's 4 steps. Number 1, you learn the information. You've got to learn this to be able to pass the exam, but it doesn't stop at learning. Step 2, you've got to reinforce the basic, simple, key concepts. As you learn this information, keep reviewing the simple things. You don't need to know everything, but you got to review these basic key concepts. Step 3, you've got to test your knowledge. The exam's going to test your knowledge, so if you don't test your knowledge in advance, you won't find out if you know what you think you know until you take the exam. And then step 4 is be confident and prepared, because even if you know this material, you need to be confident that you know the material. Check out the full strategy at passfirsttry.com. That's passfirsttry.com. Have you completed your post-licensing education yet? Look, I know you're probably thinking, hey, it's not my renewal deadline, I don't need to do post-licensing yet, but look, here's why you want to do post-licensing as soon as you've got your real estate license, as soon as you're able to take post-licensing. It's not just another course about arbitrary laws that you're never going to use again.
It's about real-world, usable topics that'll help you grow your real estate business, to help you take it to the next level. Look, let me ask you this one question. If this course helps you close just one deal, if you get one extra deal from post-licensing, is it worth the investment? I'd say it is. We get paid pretty well, so one deal means a lot of money. Check out postflorida.com. That's postflorida.com for the full details about post-licensing. Hey, so if you're thinking about starting a real estate career, it could feel a little overwhelming sometimes. Look, that's completely understandable. That's why we're here to help. If you haven't already, check out our Success Center, tampaschool.com/success, or if you don't even know where to begin, give us a call. We'd love to help you out. We've got advisors standing by to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way it is that we can. Our phone number is 813-928-0106. Again, that's 813-928-0106. Give us a call. We're the Tampa School of Real Estate. Do you want a career that allows you to be in control? With a career in real estate, you'll get to call the shots. Whether you're looking at starting part-time or want to become the next top agent, a career in real estate makes it possible. Find out what it takes at tampaschool.com. Do you want to incorporate studying for your real estate exams into your busy schedule? Now you can review the key topics you need to know to pass your class and state exams with our MP3 audio review. Simply pop in your headphones or connect to your car to reinforce crucial information while you exercise or drive. Listen to the first unit for free at mp3audioreview.com. That's mp3audioreview.com. Are you thinking about a career in real estate? Hey, I'm John Charisma with the Tampa School of Real Estate, and we've helped thousands of people just like you obtain their real estate license. If you're thinking about a career in real estate, give us a call. The phone number is 813-928-0106. Our advisors are standing by to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way they can. Hey, if you're enjoying the show today, which I'm sure you are, be sure to hit like, subscribe, post your comments, share with your friends and family. Thank you guys so much for watching.